I promise to smack that ass. Booyah! Is that something you say in front of a minister or your grandmother? Welcome to Azimuth Podcast. I'm Barrett McNabb, and with me is Kimberly McNabb. So we have this viral video that has gone on, and it is a travesty. It is a travesty. So we're going to go ahead and show this video, but we have two. So this is kind of a condensed video that does a little selective editing, and we'll show a deeper video that shows more.
I promise to smack ass every chance I get. That's all I got.
Is that it? Come on, Cody. Are you sure?
I didn't write nothing down.
That's what you're going out with?
That's what I'm going with.
Cool.
We've made it this long.
Well, no one seems surprised that he said that.
Well, I mean, there was somebody that said, "Come on, Cody." I mean, so you can hear somebody, at least somebody is disappointed. The minister looks disappointed.
Well, he didn't look surprised, though. And then he's like, I didn't write nothing out. Grammar Nazi here. Yeah, he sounds like someone who's a real provider right there. And then he's laughing at himself like he's high or something.
Yeah, I mean, we made it this long. Why is he there?
It's a very
He doesn't care.
attitude.
Yeah.
Like, if she walked off right now, would he care? I'm under the impression that he wouldn't. He's very flippant.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. You want to. This is a woman that you love. You want to be able to, participate in a wedding. It's her special day, and I think
He probably doesn't understand that message.
I don't think he does. But let's go ahead and watch the longer version of the video, because again, this was a little selectively edited to cause maximum outrage. It's not that it improves any, but
I would say the longer one's worse.
Yeah, especially since it turns out he's invited his ex-girlfriend from high school to sit at
That's a no.
the main table and give a speech and things like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch the longer version of the video. We are, just so we don't get any copyright strikes, we will stop the video a couple of times and do a quick discuss.
I'm Cody's ex from high school.
We have had a special bond that was indescribable. Since then, you have distracted me, captivated me, and challenged me in a way no one ever has. Loved me when I was in a million pieces. It's like trying to solve a puzzle when you don't know if you have all the right pieces. I say I wouldn't be more proud in the man, dad, and partner you are today. I mean it, and I have fallen in love with you over and over again. Always be true to you.
All right.
So I noticed
She did a good job.
Yeah, she did a good job. I do notice that she has a ton of bridesmaids. I don't like that many people. But he only has like one person and a ring bearer, it looks like, and that's it. Maybe that's indicative of how many people who can stand him.
Right.
Yeah, and did she mention that he's a father, so they already have a kid
Yeah,
together?
they've been together for 10 years, and they already have a child together. So, I mean,
She does probably know what she's getting herself
sure,
into.
obviously, so that, yeah, they've been together for a long time. Now, obviously, she's reading, so these are prepared
She took the
marks.
time to write something.
Right, and she wants to make sure she gets it right, so she's reading it off a note card, and I think it's beautiful.
Yes.
I think she did
Very
a
good job.
great job. So we're gonna keep on going.
To support you, to frustrate you, and challenge you, to hold you accountable, and to share with you the most beautiful moments of my life.
I promise to smack that ass every chance I get. That's all I got.
I'm wondering if he's
This is either going to be the most beautiful couple ever, or we're all going out in the same bolt of lightning. Either way.
So the minister has a little bit of a sense
good
of humor.
sense of humor,
He has a
yes.
good sense of humor. Obviously, he's gonna.
It's like, I'm
prompt-
going to hell for officiating this wedding.
Yeah, exactly. And it's clearly he's gonna do a little bit of helping, and he's gonna help prompt a better response. So let's see if we can get one with some of the nudging that the minister is gonna do.
Cody, please proceed.
She's the brains of the operation, so.
Okay.
Apparently you don't put that on here.
Cody,
It's on the wrong hand.
yeah. So that's the right. Yeah. So let's try.
So he's
that
having
again.
trouble getting the wedding ring
say
on the correct hand.
Maybe he
Maybe
wasn't
you
the
say
one to
words.
propose.
You say words now.
Love you. Promise to frustrate you all the time.
Promise to frustrate you all the time. Good.
Promise I'm not going to listen to you. I mean, I will listen. I got that backwards, didn't I?
Is that it? Are you sure?
I didn't write nothing down.
That's what you're going out with?
That's what I'm going
All right,
with.
Cool.
We've made it this long. Wing it.
Yeah, like you did.
Totally relate to whatever crazy stuff he puts KK through.
Okay, so let's talk about our wedding. So our wedding was a Justice of the Peace wedding. We had some close friends that were there. It was right before we left to go to Africa for 13 months. And this person had an opportunity to write down the wedding vows. And like I said, she did a great job. He obviously had the same amount of time that his wife to do the wedding vows. So what was a surprise during our wedding, and we'll put a picture of us getting married here, was that the pastor, out of the blue, said, okay, say your wedding vows.
Yeah, justice of the peace type thing. I don't know. We didn't really expect it.
We didn't expect it. So we came up with our wedding vows on the fly, and we both did a good job.
Yes, I think so.
I think so. I mean, because we love each other, we respect each other. We're spending the rest of our lives together, and it was beautiful, beautiful moment, and we did a bazillion times better than this guy who knew it was coming.
Yes, and he's been with her 10 years too. On top
Right.
of that, I would be. I don't know. I would like to think my family would just drag me out of there.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously in the first clip you could hear it's a different angle, but the first clip you can hear somebody saying, "Come on, Cody," trying to prompt him to do better. Obviously the first clip that we saw, it's selectively edited just to say that that's the end. In the longer video, he does
I'd say it got worse.
It got worse because he's like, I'm not going to listen to you. I promise to frustrate you. These are all endearing qualities,
yeah.
for a husband to have.
So good.
I mean, women like that, right?
Right. Yeah. You know what most people do on their wedding night, right? Well, she'd be totally justified in refusing to do that on your wedding night.
You're sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. And it's bad enough, to say you will listen to someone and then not, but I guess at least he's honest. But he just comes across as really smug, and the worst smug people will have no reason to be smug.
Right. And again, to have an ex-girlfriend giving
that is
speech,
a hard no.
And it looks as though she's
at
a
the
bridesmaid. She's
main
dressed
table.
She's dressed as a bridesmaid, or she's got the same dresses that the
Weird.
bridesmaids do. So that's just weird.
Wrong.
I mean,
Weird.
absolutely weird.
Well, and then, this guy goes, "Oh, lovely," after they're announced. I mean, it's so sarcastic and rude and childish. I was listening to Ben Shapiro once, and he said that nothing really makes you ready to get married. And, for major milestones in life, nothing really truly can make you to be ready for something because you've never been in that position before.
Sure.
And he says you don't meet someone and then decide you are ready. You decide first, and then you're ready to be, you decide that you're ready, and then you meet someone. And I'm guessing by that he meant like you kind of attract someone that you could marry. And we could argue, what order it goes in. But I think we can agree this guy not ready to get married with the maturity level of a 15-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, I would have, I guess if I was the spouse, I would have said, hey, look, I really want this to be a special day. Because obviously the guy is a jokester, and that's his personality. Clearly, he didn't invent that personality for that day. But she could have sat him down and said, look, this is going to be
My grandma's going to be there.
Yeah, can you please rein it in and even
Or at least not during the speeches.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I this just made me shake my head. Especially since I'm a little older than the average person that's getting married. Was
You were 37 when
37
we got married.
when we got married. That's right. And so does maturity have something to do with it? I don't know. But if she's going to have this active partner in life,
It doesn't sound like he's going to be very active.
No.
But
no.
a lot of responses online are, they feel sorry for her, she deserved better, blah, blah. And I'm like, I mean, I understand that, and she definitely put in the effort towards the day. But,
Right.
After 10 years together and a kid, I mean, she kind of knew what she was getting herself into. And so I do expect people to be treated like adults. And unfortunately, she's gonna get it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree with you. I mean, obviously, his personality is this, and so just being that jokester and sarcastic personality. So again, I kind of feel as though he underperformed.
Yes.
In his on his wedding day, and I'm sad for her. So. Anyway, best of luck to both of them. I hope they do have a wonderful life together. But we saw this, and we just wanted to give our take on it. So thank you so much for listening to this episode of Azimuth Podcast. Stay tuned after these messages.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy our show with all the stories we share, we would love your support.
And it's as easy as clicking that subscribe or follow button. This will ensure you never miss an episode and keeps us bringing you these important stories. Your support makes a huge difference. Thank you so much for being part of our podcast family.
Thanks, and keep tuning in.